Eat that shit.
Here's Mayfield
Where to
working from
go?
the pistol.
Oh, what the hell?
There, but it is incomplete.
Golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Field goal would give them the lead, but they're going to keep the offense out there. They're going to go for this on 4th and goal. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go. He's off. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Weekends, baby.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great
2015,
execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
Smart down in the bottom for the Addisons, Falcons, with the 2-point. You got.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Williams now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they try out this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Patriots. Here's
Cousins.
Oh, yeah.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Cousins to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Get it to him.
Cousins. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Good call. It's out there. Very fine.
To throw is Cousins. Open hand.
London over there, right?
There he goes again. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cousins and the offense electing to go for 2. They'll look to throw.
Look awesome. Look awesome.
That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Cade Otten. Touchdown Buccaneers. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield.
Okay, get that shit.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. On the return, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. That is down. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. This is just getting silly at this point. That's his 8th touchdown of this game. Cousins and the offense electing to go for 2. He'll drop to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. He's into the clear again. Score again. Cade Otten. Touchdown, Tampa. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Cousins gonna throw. He's gonna be taken down. What likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter.
That will be the end of the 3rd quarter.
We are through 3.
172-165.
Continues.
What a game. And they're ready to ball, man. Falcons, Bucks, what the hell are going to win this damn game? Fucking reach.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Short throw taken by Pitts. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now, Cousins. And he is going to go down, but we do have the marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. So now, after the penalty, a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Open man. And he's into the end zone yet again. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here. He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points, and it's going to allow them to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Down the field. And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Baker to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Second down, Cousins. A wide. Downfield, this one is caught. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points. It's going to allow them to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Throughout the favorite target. And he's got another one. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Cousins. Oh, he picks up the football. The Bucs have it. Well, the ball comes out. For it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Another run here with White. And he's into the end zone. Down punch. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up.
Yes.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts. Now he's loose again. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 94 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
2 yards.
Go ahead and add one more on this sick total. His 10th touchdown of the game. It's crazy. And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math. The 2-pointer cuts the lead to 7. So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. Open downfield, he's got him. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here. Cousins. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Receiver in motion, headed left. On first down is Mayfield. On the move, past the 40. And he can stop. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the two-point conversion.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On first and 10, Cousins. That one is caught. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. All right, so the Falcons try to add on a two-point conversion here. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Bucs have it, and he's not gonna get there. They stop him short, and this remains a
what I should have got. Like a couple of fucking cherries, but bunch of soft chips.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Mayfield to throw it here on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here comes Otten in motion. On second down, Baker. Short one there to Otten. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Good working the right side. And he'll be marked brought down at the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
First and 10.
Slightly on your arms.
Here comes Otten in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. He'll be forced to just throw that ball away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
Who's going to win their first game?
Try to get the first down
their first game of this damn season.
Make third down manageable and take your chances.
200 points. It's crazy.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield.
Oh,
it's the middle, that's got it. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Throwing is Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now Mayfield.
And he
cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Buccaneers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the two-point conversion.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Mayfield. And he will get into the
got it. One possession game. 2-10. 2-3.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
What a game. Got it.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff. handoff. Here's Robinson running right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That one on target to Moore. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Now Robinson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They run over center with Robinson. And he's very close to first down yardage. They're going to mark him shy, though, at the 48.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Cousins out of the gun on third down. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
Cousins now to throw on first down.
What's up? Nobody open. Nobody open.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much, because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
On the give, it's Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Here's Cousins. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That is caught. What a throw. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And
You like that?
point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. First and 10 now from the 36. Sending a receiver right. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. There's that man again, another catch. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Here comes White on the toss right, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Here comes Otten in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. He'll find his running back, White. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
Here comes Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bucks will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10.
2-minute warning. 2:17, 2:10. Back and forth game, it's a shootout. Both these quarterbacks. The touchdowns.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down. They'll drop to throw. To the right, that's Pitts.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Cousins now on second down. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
2 timeouts left.
Cousins.
And it right here. Touchdown!
It's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Yeah.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now
54 seconds left.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
What a game. It's not over yet.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Irving now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Field goal.
Here's second down and 3. Baker to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it takes up the first down. And for a gain of 7.
That was a catch? "44 seconds.
Mayfield to throw. Now he takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball. But
so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
a runner picks up a great gain and ultimately a first down.
That ball intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
There's 9 seconds left. And the Falcons, you won this game.
Here's first down.
And just 2 timeouts left. There's 9 seconds left.
Throwing now, Cousins.
Is it? We got it. The time expired.
And he's going to be taken down.
We're going to overtime.
4 quarters, no winner.
2:17, 2:17.
We're off to overtime.
What a game. The Falcons will get the ball. 6, 18. Let's get it.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Cousins gonna throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Chiefs, Packers, Ravens.
They go play action with Cousins.
49ers, Cowboys.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Yeah. It's our 4th of every time. Red ball.
There's a 3rd down
4th
and
overtime. 4. Of the season. Our
Working
5th
out of the
overtime.
gun, it's Cousins. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. A short one there to Otten. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 2nd down, Baker. This one is caught by Shepard. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And he'll take this down inside the 35.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Looking downfield for Martin. And this will be incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce.
He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Moore going in motion. Play action now. It's Cousins. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And they're gonna have this all the way down. 30-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the number.
And that one worse until finally they bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Second down, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
It's just